Hey YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. I have a quick update here for you today. Well, I don't think it will be extremely quick, but it won't be long and drawn out. I hope you all had a very good Christmas and as usual, and hopefully have a very good New Year. I just wanted to show you something very special that I gotten for Christmas. It's actually here. It was actually given to me by my family. It is a limited edition Walthers Proto 2000 GP60 locomotive in Santa Fe. And obviously, as you can tell here, sorry about the glare on the packaging. Proto 2000 locomotives are actually very well packaged. This one's, of course, in the Santa Fe blue and yellow, the blue bonnet or war bonnet paint scheme with the Burlington Northern Santa Fe BNSF markings underneath the cab number. This one here is 8738, and there's some details here of the box. I'll let you have a look around. Here at the end, the back of the box with the description, and so on. It's a very nice locomotive. Just to save some time here today, I will actually show you another model. Now, that one was 8738. Here is my older model from the earlier production run. This is 8736, which is, I'm sorry if I got it wrong here, because that one was 8738. I apologize, and this one is 8736, so it's only two numbers off. And let me get my other hand in here to support the locomotive. And you probably have already noticed the Laurel and Hardy miniature statues back there. Those are an interesting novelty. But here is one of them, one of these standard cab EMD GP60s in its glory. Now, as many of you know, the GP60 was the last four-axle diesel locomotive that EMD built. In the late 80s, early 90s period, Santa Fe was a big purchaser of these locomotives because they got the regular standard cab design as well as the GP60Ms, which had the bigger modified cab on these. For those of you who don't know, the GP60, well, the GP stands for General Purpose 60 series. This is a 3,800 horsepower diesel locomotive that EMD built, of course, and this one had the newer 710 diesel engine inside, and with various upgrades from the previous GP60 and older GP40-2 models. Now, not just Santa Fe had these locomotives, also the Rio Grande, Southern Pacific, and Cotton Belt had these locomotives as well. They're probably the highest horsepower four-axle locomotive you can find in this part of the world, since after these locomotives were produced, after the GP60 series, everything else is a longer frame with 6 axles rather than a shorter frame with 4 axles. This model here is actually very well detailed. You can see the MU hoses, cut levers, all the handrails were all factory installed. There's the horn right there and all the fans. You can see the St. Clair antenna further up the model on the elevated platform. So there's a lot of sand details, a lot of delicate details around the trucks. More on the back. You have your grab irons there. So it's a very nice model. And Walthers Proto 2000 is the only company that makes this model in HO scale. Athearn does not. They occasionally make some GP60Ms, and they usually make that in BNSF and Santa Fe. And I've actually seen these locomotives in real life. I've seen in 2002 while I was out train watching, I actually saw 8720 going across the desert in Southern California. I'm not sure if I've seen any more of these locomotives, but I've seen at least one of them in real life. This model is actually from the previous production run that Walthers made of these models quite a few years ago. And of course the one that's in the box is the recent production run. I know they also made 8720 in real life, and 8721 was made in this recent production run. But all in all, very appreciative to the Christmas present, which is still boxed, and it's a very nice model. And if you like it and if you can afford it, well, you might want to consider going out and buying one, because they're very nice to have. Also, putting this to the side, and I mean to the side, I've also been working on some other projects. I also got one of these nice beauties, CN.CA CN boxcar made by Atlas. They're very good high quality cars. It's a 50-foot precision boxcar. I've also been working on getting some undecorated athearn, well, black athearn SD40-2s Illinois Centraled up here. Like this one, for example. This one I purchased, I think I only paid about $60 for this model, but I'm just trying to hold it up on my hands here for you today. I've decaled her up and turned her into Illinois Central 6154 with the Operation Lifesaver. Sorry, went a little bit out of focus there. I think I got a little bit too happy and too close to the camera. So there you go. This side I've taken the handrails off temporarily, but I will be getting them on again. But gives you an idea of where I'm taking this. The parts I've already fitted. I only paid $60 for these models. I actually got two of them. Actually, I can put that one right there. Here is the second one. There's not much has been done to it. I have the number on the side. I have to get more decals from Microscale to get this project done. And probably have to get some, some dry transfer decals to put the white lining across the frame to make it look more realistic, as well as adding all the smaller decals, and which I already did on 6154, have to do it again here on 6146, and of course paint the handrails, add the black and white to the handrails, and to make the model look as realistic as humanly possible. I might have referenced this earlier, I only paid about $60 for each of these models, so it was a very good value. Quite happy with it, so I'm trying to get them up and done and get them ready. Older athearn blue box locomotives can be a little bit of a trick to apply all the stanchions and handrails and other parts on them. It takes some time. The handrails are the toughest, but I'm going to try using some dry transfer decals once again to put the white striping on, and order some more decals from Microscale and get these other models worked up and completed. I apologize. The only downside with Microscale decals to put on these models is they only do decals for 3 road numbers of these locomotives. 6151, 6146 is the one that I'm holding. That's nowhere close to completion, and of course the closest one is 6154. Those are the only numbers I can choose from. I might go and purchase a third one of these and pay another $60 to have a 6151. I'm not sure yet, but I'll have to purchase additional decals as before to get these models completed. So it will be a fun little project, and getting that all done was a little bit hard with this one. The toughest part is it was the Operation Lifesaver, because I can't find pictures of this locomotive. 6155 did not have the Operation Lifesaver on this one. 6153 did. So just for fun, I took a leap of faith and took a gamble, and I put the Operation Lifesaver logo on this one, 6154, even though I have no pictures as a point of reference. So I'll get this all done eventually. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks. I'll be glad to put this behind me, but just wanted to let you know on how this is all going, and see the newest things that have come to this model railway of mine. But anyway, I'd just like to abruptly end this video, and thank you for watching, and have a good one.